Yu-Gi-Oh! A card game with the most cards ever printed in a TCG. A game that I've played for decades and built a massive collection. Now, I have to start from the ground up. In this series, I will be slowly building a deck that I'll be able to be taking to locals and YCS events to one day become the next King of Games. It's all up to fate as I pull random packs from the wheel and try to build the best deck that I can for victory. Will I win? Find out in Mystery to Mastery.
What is up, everybody? This is O-Artistry here, and welcome back to the Mystery to Mastery series, where today we are in Firestorm, and we're doing the Alliance Insight event, which is kind of cool, because the first event I ever did was Supreme Darkness, which was a few months ago. So I've just parked up. It's an actual space. I've seen some cars come down and go back, so I must have literally gotten the last space. Oh, daddy. It is, what's the current time? The current time is 9:35, so the shop doesn't open until 10, so we've got quite a bit of a while to wait. But I have come prepared this time because I have my Switch with me. Obviously, I was playing on holiday a lot, the early days collection, so I'm probably just going to grind a little bit more on that, I guess. Why not? Why not, big lad? But yeah, or maybe I'll try a different game. Who knows? Maybe I should try, like Sheaf of Destruction or something. The hardest game in the world becomes easy, thanks to, you know, you can reset at any point and go, oh no, I don't want to make that move, I'll just replay it. So funny. But yeah, I'm really excited. The deck has obviously had quite an upgrade since the last time I was at Firestorm. My goodness, I think it was a month ago I was at Firestorm last, and obviously I do apologize that it's been a while since I last did a video. So I have been pretty much obsessed with Dynasty Warriors Origins. So as you know, I covered a little bit on the channel. I got up to the point where we joined Dio-chan, so we're kind of talking like slightly before, I think it was slightly just before C-Shui Gate. And yeah, it was a lot of fun just to play by my, just off the channel, and practically obsessed with it, grinded a whole load. I'm the highest level you can be. I have the best weapon. I do not have red hair yet, because red hair is like impossible to get for a horse. You gotta beat Lu Bu with no items. Like, what? That's just madness, absolute madness. And that's all locked. If you wanted to 100% the game, all of that is locked behind achievements, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely insane, because you need all the horses, you need all the weapons, you need, like, to do all the things. And to do that, you need to beat Lu Bu, which is like on the hardest difficulty. Recommended level, I think, is like 70 odd, and I'm 101, and I haven't even attempted it. And I gotta be honest, I'm too terrified to, because I think he's just gonna kick my ass, just flat out. I think he is. From what I've seen of a video of someone tackling it, it takes an absolute age, and you have to be like perfect, and I am not perfect. That's the issue there. So yeah, it's gonna be a while to wait. I'm probably gonna wind the window down because it's starting to get warm in my car. And yeah, I mean, obviously we did a box of Alliance Insight. Next week, Aberdare, very excited. Finally, we're gonna be doing Aberdare. I'm hoping to book basically en masse book as many dates as possible next time I'm there. So next week I'm gonna go like, okay, what's July, what's available in August, what's available in September, October, November, December. I want to get them all booked in readiness, which hopefully we'll be able to do. Maybe at a push I might be able to do 2 events in one, which would be really cool. So like, in the same month. So like, for example, one at the beginning of, like, let's just say October, and one at the end of October. That would actually be really handy, because that makes up for the ones we missed at the false starts. That would be fantastic. Obviously, I'm doing Mystery to Mastery, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think, from what I've seen from recent, from what I've seen from the recent rankings, as it were, or results from Firestorm, it's still Ryziel, Mitsurugi, Malice, Memento, Blue Eyes, Primite, Fiendsmith, all that type of stuff. So, in some ways, now that the deck has really improved, we have actual hand traps. Multiple hand traps. We have a lot of hand traps, even in the main, in the side. I think, in some ways, we might be able to take it. I don't think we will. I think we might be able to take games. I think we'll be close to taking some games. But winning a round, that's another question. Now, obviously, we won against Memento before, so I think we can definitely take Memento. But in terms of, like, Ryziel Mitsurugi, for example, I think that's slightly out of our wheelhouse, and I'm gonna have to look at the combo lines, what cards to use to counter it, if that makes sense, and if I can counter it, because I know, for example, the field spell that even if they summon 5 monsters and you attempt to use Nibiru, it just goes, nah, you can't use Nibiru. And I have a Nibiru, but who knows? Yeah, so it's definitely going to be an interesting situation, because we're going to wait and see what we can do, and hopefully we'll be able to do it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a go. Last night, I went to watch the live action. Is it live action, though? I suppose it is. It's live action with CGI in it, but the Lilo and Stitch movie. So instead of it being animated, yeah, I suppose it is live action. I would say overall, it's not, I don't think it deserves it has a lot of hate, and I don't think it really deserves all the hate that it's been getting. I would say it's a solid 7. Yes, it's missing characters. Yes, it's missing voice actors, which make characters memorable, you know? Like, I think, is it Bantu or Guntu, something like that? I can't think of his name. But he has more of like a 626 is Russian, you know what I mean? He is ultimate weapon kind of thing. And in this one, he's just like average Joe. Also, they have human forms, which they just had disguises. I will say that was a bit strange. I think that was to cut on budget. Instead of animating them the whole time, they were just like, well, we'll save money by getting actual people. I think that's what they were doing, just to cut some budget. But that's just my guess. And then a lot of people are like, what about the whole Ohana thing? And, you know, Lilo's sister being like a marine biologist and going off or whatever. Like, I don't think that's, an issue, because they had the pole gun, so they could just visit each other. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, they just introduced an older lady to the show, and Bubbles, while he was an FBI agent, they introduced him as an FBI agent first, and then a social worker second, while in the original he's a social worker first, and then all of a sudden it's, I'm, you know, a thing. He didn't wear his sunglasses. I will say that's like, oh, he's just wearing regular glasses instead of sunglasses, and he wasn't bulky enough. I know that sounds ridiculous, but yeah, he wasn't muscly enough. But there we go. I think that's like my only things. But most of it was faithful to it, to most of it, I would say. It's not a complete faithful adaptation, but I think it's pretty decent. I reckon. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. But yeah, that's just me, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so overall, I would say it was a solid 7.5, I reckon. Like, the thing with animations is, I know this sounds ridiculous because we're human, but animations can really express emotions on like another level. Like, it just, you know, puts things up to 11. So if a character's scared, or if a character's upset or angry, you know, you can really put a lot of effort into animating that emotion, you know what I mean, and really show what a character is feeling in these situations. But in a live action, sometimes it can be a bit not as much, you know what I mean? So, but overall, I liked it. I thought it was a decent movie. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that we need to kind of update while we're in here? I'll tell you what I am going to do, just real quick. I'm just going to undo my window because holy, it is warm. So get some air in. Get the air in. But yeah, life is good. Work's good, I guess. Work's been going great, actually. And, you know, slowly saving for my own place. That's all going fine. And hopefully by maybe next year, the year after, you know, might take me a little longer than I'm expecting. Just the idea is, because I want to get a house with a drive, right? If you want a house with a drive, you need to, the price really goes up. It's absolutely insane how much a house is more valuable because it has a driveway. It's crazy to me. But it makes sense, but it's still a bit cheeky, I suppose. But hopefully, yeah, get my own place in the next year to 2 years, I reckon, just so I can save, get a deposit, and then have enough for like all the bills, and like if you needed renovating, have that in place and have money so that, like, you know, I won't be struggling with like food straight away, anything like that, you know what I mean? Like, cost of living is insane. So I want to make sure I have enough in the pot that after I've paid the deposit, I've got enough in there, if that makes sense. Like, you know, that's what I need to do. So that's kind of like the plan, really. Which is fine. I don't mind that. So yeah, I think, what time are we now? So we're 9:46, so it's coming up to 9:50. I think I'm just going to stretch my legs for a little bit, so I'll see you guys inside.
So some of them going to go from deck or hand to either your field face down or my field face up. Non-target, same as the optional field face up effects. So you cross so fast.
Yeah. D6 high roll?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
That's the lowest result. Your choice, sir.
That's a very good question. I think, for safety's sake, I'm going to go first.
That's respectable. Good luck.
Oh, yeah. Good luck, brother.
It would be that face down. Uses attempt removable master on summon.
Okay. So I'm going to start off with dramatic snake eye chase. So attempt to place a dive star monster from my hand deck or graveyard face up in my spell.
That is fine, yeah.
No problem. I'm going to have fun today. Add minimal dragon.
Normal
summon Armageddon. Attempt to send a dark attribute from my deck to grave.
Edison stable.
So we're going to send Plague Spreader to the grave.
We're playing 2010. It's 2010.
Normal dragon.
That is weird.
Yeah, not so much that one. And then I'm going to activate or attempt to activate the effect of Plague Spreader. So place a card on the top. Yeah, that's
Plague's fine.
special summon this.
Removal card. Attempt dungeon effect and removal from grave or
I think SP Little Light.
Plague's banished.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, just pop that in there.
That is a monster pack.
And then we will proceed to end phase, which then
Just do some ghosts.
I remember this right. Yeah, during the end phase, you can banish this card from the graveyard, target a monster, so you can treat it as continuous spell you control special something. So banish the Snake Eye Chase. So now that's going to summon Dive style. And then with its effect to attempt to set Sinful spell trap directly from the deck.
Yeah, that's all fine.
So I'm going to choose Wanted. There we go. Yep.
Draw for 2.
Yes.
Maybe going to draw 6.
Nope, you're all good.
Stand by.
Yes.
We normal summon Sword Soul of Mori, and then a effect on something, reveal a Sword Soul card, so a Sword Soul token. Anything on this?
We're all good here.
And Chisha 1 to add a Sword Soul card from deck, and Mori 2 to draw a card.
Yeah, that's fine.
So draw, and then Chisha is going to add me a Sword Soul. I will get that minus. The deck is, I don't know. I'm not screwed. So, yeah, we'll grab emergence. Sure. Anything on the resolution.
We're all good here.
Thank you.
Here we are.
Choose. I'll activate Sosei Rugo Starving.
Okay.
I'll use its effect to add a non-pendulum removal card from the tab, then destroy itself. So, it's popped. We'll activate Ryuge Warzone.
Sure.
So, takes a Dinosaur Sea Serpent and Worm from deck, adds one to hand, banishes one, and sends one to deck. Is that right?
Yeah.
Send the dinosaur. Banish the sea serpents and then add.
Sure.
Anything on this effect?
Nope, we're all good here.
I'll go second effect of Warzone, which will start as an instrument to 3 Ryuge monsters, 1 from deck, 3
Yep.
See no bit. That's right.
2.
So,
So I got some triggers, sorry.
oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
So on summon Amazon's effect, please special target card until destroy, sticking on the target. Sure. Pop it. Your chance to respond.
Yeah, I've got 2 responses, I think, technically, because there's SP, which is when your opponent activates a card or effect, so you can target 2 and then banish them. But we have also summoned 5, so I'm wondering when can I nib?
Yeah. So you can nib here if you want to.
Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I will chainlink 1 nib, chainlink.
So this is one.
Oh, so that's 1. Oh, I see.
One's try and pop SP, and then which order are you doing this in?
I think I will do nib and then no SP then nib.
What are your targets with SP?
Itself and then the synchro.
I will chain 4 and declare the Nibiru in front of them.
Okay.
The Nibiru. Damage that's declared. Any response to crossing?
No, you're all good there.
Damage to the Nibiru. So Nib was free, so he's negated.
Yes.
SP will go through, banishing T-Shell on herself.
Yes.
And then his target's gone, so nothing to pop.
And then what does my nib do?
Stays in the hand.
It stays in hand. Okay.
It's negated for the turn.
I see.
What? Anything on resolution?
No, we're all good there.
So now I'll go Sword Soul Emergence to add a Sword Soul.
Wizard targeting
Long effects, discard a Sword Soul card to summon himself in a token. Then we'll synchro for 10 to let's make chaining. Anything on Solar Chaining?
I do have Solemn Warning, which is risky business, because I got to pay 2k.
There is nothing I can do about that. And that's very unexpected.
Yeah.
That's incredible. We'll go. Okay. We'll go Hyper Effect in hand, shuffle them into the deck to add the UV Realms Dino Domains. I'll activate Dino Domains.
Sure.
And I'll use the effect of Hyper, shuffle back Dino Domains, I'll put it on the bottom, so I'll leave it. And then target other cards on the field up to the number of different attributes, so 3, and then destroy them, so I'll target DLs on your set wanted.
Yep, I think that's game, ladies and gents.
Yeah, that's 9k.
Yeah.
That face.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're very lucky on the crossover.
Yeah, I mean,
That's Solemn Warning.
it's such a huge risk with things like Warning, because it's like 2,000 you already got to pay, but then there's
You're
like...
playing Edison and Hat.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Does he have a side deck?
I do have a side deck, but I'm not sure what to necessarily side, that's the only thing.
Honestly, but I will figure something out. Excuse me.
Yeah, no worries.
First or second, so
I think I'll let you go first. I'll go second.
that's slightly intimidating.
Thank you.
Anything in draw or standard?
You're all good.
Matrix. Normal summon incredible Ecclesia Virtues.
Sure.
I'll use your effect to trigger her to summon a Sword Soul from deck. Effect of Oye on summon, revealing a Sword Soul or a worm to summon a token.
Sure.
Anything
You're all good.
for a simple summon.
Yep.
Chisha 1, Mui 2, draw a card, add its altar. Yep. Do I respect the need to this? I do. I think I do respect the need twice. Set 1, set 2. It would be fine if I didn't like that. I'll pass here.
Okay.
I respect the need too much. Banish a Sword Soul or a worm to imperm a monster.
Okay. Right, so what I'm gonna do then is imperm the impermer.
I can not say anything to that.
Since I control no monsters, I can special summon Beast of Torwall, the Sword Summon.
Excuse me.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Always treatment not effect. First time he would be destroyed. If not, leave a player can target other monster with equipped spells or effect. Fair enough.
Then I'll activate Clockwork Knight. So, yeah, so this makes everything machines. Mine gain 500, yours lose 500.
How do I feel about that? I'm going to chain to attack as a
Yep. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah.
I'm going to chain Sword Soul back out, and I'll target before it resolves. So while he's still a worm, I'll target Chi Xiao, Beast of Tower, and Prophet now to destroy it.
So I think this survives because it's the first time it will be destroyed, but then this will
Survive, but Clockwork Knight and Chi Xiao will die.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I don't think I can deal with Clockwork Knight.
No, that's fair.
Actually, it bugs me more than I think.
Normal summon Armageddon Knight, then attempt to send a dark monster from the deck to the grave. Yeah, that's fair. Set 2. We will enter the battle phase. Attempt to first attack with Armageddon Knight for 14, and then attempt for 24. And I will enter in the name.
We'll activate dungeon. Yeah. Oh yeah, dungeon. Then activate it. Attempt dungeon.
Banish 3 instant attributes to summon Protoss.
Yeah, I got a solemn warning again.
Oh, he's warning it.
Yeah. Oh
That's all
wow,
I
okay.
had.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
What we're going to try for game, first I'm going to activate Embodiment of Apophis.
There's a purpose.
So I can special summon it as a 1600, 1800, and then activate Emergency Teleport. So I can special summon a level 3 or lower Psychic from my hand or deck, banish it during the end phase. So I'm going to go... for my boy Leaf Place. So he gains 200 attack points for each card in your graveyard.
Currently 600.
600, that's not bad. Enter the battle phase. We're attempting game.
It goes through.
Oh wow, okay. That's actually really exciting. Yeah, that's a nice card. Now, do I side again? No, I don't.
I can't be having my types being changed. It's trouble.
And then you discard cards.
I'll stay with what I've got. So would you like first or second?
I will take first.
That's fair enough, yeah, that's fair.
I can't be playing into another song.
Yeah. You too.
24 minutes, it's fine. That's time.
Yeah, no worries.
All three
Something like that. Standby. I'll activate Salt Soul Emergence to add a Salt Soul.
Not summon this turn, it's on my turn. Not summon this turn. So when the turn,
they gain their attack.
and then defense attack. Yeah. So 33, 200, 20. Yeah.
So this is 15.
This is up for me.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah,
Almost banished.
No, when he's banished. When you banish, so
It's 200.
yeah, so you take 30.
I've got Salt Soul time. Anything on resolution?
we're all good here.
I'll normal summon Tile. Sure. I'll try his effect to banish a Sword Soul card from the grave city token. He's been out every game so far. Seems to be doing well. So we'll go Trisha 1, Tyre 2. Tyre's going to send a Sword Soul from deck to grave. Just add a Sword Soul. So I'll Sword Soul or a Wound.
Attempt thrown effect, detach to Special Master from hand, grave or
Banish the one.
yeah, from hand deck grave.
We'll just send
Onto the Master effect to add a new
and then she shall add a Sword Soul card.
Normal summon to fail.
It is
Dragon summon dragon shot.
anything on resolution.
And all good here.
I'll go effective Ryuge Amber in hand. Tribute to Ryuge from hand or field field to summon itself. Then use its effect on summon to target card or target himself. And then his effect, when he's destroyed, place a yugioh continuous spell or trap from deck face up on the field.
I talent EFL, I drew into that level off the art field. And I was like, it's good if I live. Because Mal tweaked me up so much.
I just didn't see impulse to stop them from acting.
I know. I'm like, I wanted to print out the master's little staff, and if I see impulse, I'm like, I'm not getting
Cast it.
Yeah. Just so many. That's the whole point. I want as much little steps to go off and off.
I'm going to first activate Wanted to attempt to add a Diabell Star monster from my deck to this round.
That's fair. I am just extremely lucky with otherwise.
So I'm actually going to add Diabell Star Vengeance. Yeah, I decided that one.
Can I have a reader?
Yeah, sure.
Just see this card in the wild. Cast a spell trap in the hand and or grave, summon this from the hand and over here. One spell and one trap. Hey, well, cool.
So,
That's the reason why
I'm going to activate Vengeance to attempt to special summon itself by bashing its talent trap from one from hand, one from grave. Okay. So where does this go?
Stays in
Oh, it stays in place. Just to get it. That's fair. Yeah, not fair enough. Let's set 2. And he's always somehow in my hand. Armageddon Knight.
Here he is.
There he is. So attempt to send a dark monster from deck to grave.
Change She Shouts effects. Banish a wing to target the negate from the top.
That's fair enough. And yep, that's all she wrote. Your turn. Yes.
Easy fuse. That's pretty much what it is.
Try and go straight to battle.
Yep, that's fair.
She shall attack the target with the knife.
Yeah.
14.
Yep.
First 2. Pass.
Draw 14. I'm going to just set 1. I have to end my turn there.
Over 2.
I'll send it right back.
Stand by me. I'm going straight to battle.
Before we leave the battle
In the
phase,
main phase.
I'm going to activate Embodiment of Apophis.
So, yeah. Let's check. So, still in the main.
Look for the rest.
Yeah. I'll go to battle again.
Yeah.
And I'll attack over.
Yeah, that's fair.
Main phase 2. Pass.
Draw 14. It doesn't even help. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to activate the Vengeance again.
It goes for this time. So banish a spell on the trap from anyone.
I guess Vengeance is defensive since that can negate effects. The absolute troll of it, I'm just going to tribute Vengeance for Vanity's Fiend.
He is a monster card.
That's a monster card.
I've played special monsters.
Yes. And we'll just end turn there.
Drove to. Stand by me.
Yes.
to try and leave the main phase again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go back phase take 400.
Yeah.
Main phase 2, sure. 1, and I'll pass.
Draw for 10.
I wish I could be doing that.
I have to pass.
Oh no, draw. Oh, now I can do things.
Oh no.
Stand by mode. I'll activate the start button screen.
Right.
Is the activation alright?
Yes, that's fine.
And I'll try as effect to add a non-pension value card to the deck.
Yeah.
And then it's destroyed. So we add the field spell all the time. Anything on resolution?
No, we're all good here.
Activate War Zone. So take a dinosaur, cease open and word, add 1, send 1, banish 1. Any response?
We're all good there.
Banish a cease opens, send a dinosaur, and add a blue. We're just going to land.
Man, 1. Oh, I thought that.
I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Go spell sheet.
Or use War Zones of second effect to summon 3 yugiohs from deck breaking damage.
Is also back.
So a lot of guys.
I also drew into it.
I think I'm gonna have to warning here. Because it's if a monster would be summoned or a spell or trap activates that includes the effect of special
I'm
something,
trading in all.
then you can negate the activation.
Spell or trap activates.
Yeah.
I'm using the effect.
Oh, does it not? Oh, I see. Oh, so that's
If I
not
place it from the
Oh, I
hand,
see.
that's what activated means.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
Okay, no worries. No, that's not a problem. I wasn't too sure.
yeah, so that was a dinosaur from here. Something else from here. They have to have different types. I don't think there's any so anything on these?
So I'm going to try 2 things. Number 1, rivalry. Number 2, Chaos Hunter.
Yeah, so I'll chain 4.
Okay.
So before Chaos Hunter gets summoned,
Yes.
I'll chain 4 back out. I'll target Kafka, Rivalry, and your set to destroy all 3. And then Chaos Hunter is fine to get summoned.
So
You have to discard a card.
yeah, so I'm going to discard this thing because I don't think, as far as I know, I don't think you have links.
New chip.
Yes.
Starver.
Yes.
The monster is destroyed, tributes a level 10 yugioh to summon it, and then I destroy up to 2 cards I control, and I can place that with the yugioh to your spells from the deck facing. So summoning it and then destroying it facing.
Yeah, that's fine.
So here, I'll just pop that War Zone to place 1 spell. Place 1 wins. Black time domains are returned.
Yes.
Privacy effects. Time domains on the bottom to target up to 3 classes, 3 different actions, destroy them, target Chaos Hunter to destroy them.
Yeah.
Attempt to leave the main phase.
I don't have a man.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Just a guess. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's definitely game there.
That's 3k, 35.
Yeah.
Well played.
Well played, yeah. That's it. I felt like, because I just kept drawing like all the bricks, I was like, no, this is not what I
I love how you
need.
just casually have a QCR make in there as well.
Literally, I was so lucky that I pulled that. It was unbelievable.
Oh, that's
So how do you do it? Yep, that sounds great.
5 minutes. Yeah.
nice. I
Here we go.
Right, good luck.
Back to you too.
I mean, I'm
I don't
assuming.
think the round started yet.
No, I don't think so.
Thank you, Khan.
Good luck. There we go. Right.
So you said you're going first.
Yes.
Okay.
No donuts.
Okay,
Oh, what's
so we'll start with the grip.
Nothing on summon. And then ignition effect, vanish and malice from. So nothing on summon, but it's in
Repeat set.
Sure.
Activate set.
Yeah. Never played the S's before.
Okay.
Link one.
Into
For
Requiem.
the one
Anything else?
we have.
Okay.
Magma target Domus.
Yeah.
Domus effects, when banished, pay 300 some middle.
Lacrima.
So all the
Lacrima
malices
effect.
have that.
That's cool.
So this.
So effects.
Oh yeah.
Now let's see.
Just does it again, is it?
No, I said it wasn't on summon.
Here
Oh, I
I'm
thought
going
you
to
were
go
activating the effect.
normal
Yeah,
Sylvia.
we'll say you did only
Sylvia
effect.
effect.
That's right. I thought that's what happened. That's my bad.
Yeah.
You can keep going if you want.
No, that's fine. I'll just play with my opponent playing the optimal way.
Declare Elza as a mean in hand.
Ransom effect, searches a malice spell card.
Sync 6.
I don't know what you're talking about. I only play on something.
Clear. Effect. So Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2.
Yes.
So Reclear pitches a
Underground
Spellcraft's
banishes one
cost,
hand,
and then I can search
then
a White
all
Forest
graveyard.
card or a Light Spellcaster from my deck.
Just like quick play, banishes one.
Just field
I'm going to
spell.
be
Oh, field spell.
searching.
On activation. And while it's up, you can only attack malice names.
Okay. When it's banishing, is it
Search
also
Veiler?
my stuff?
No, only
Only
malice.
It is a Light Spellcaster.
That is a light
And then Elza Azamina activates when I fuse, I sync with it,
So
and
banish
then I can
malice.
get a Simple Sports card. I'm going to get Deception. On resolution, Tails resets. Then I'm going to Tails. That's going to get me.
Effect White Rabbit,
Elza.
set a malice trap card.
I will. Let's see.
It's GWC.
It's the whole reason I run the Fiendsmith engine. Requiem. Declare Elza, sending Requiem. It's just such good value. Sorry.
That's alright.
I got to search anyway. Let's go. 9 pills. 8.
Splash Point effect, targeting Dormouse to send
Diabell
it.
effects. Add back a
I know
spell
lock
trap
and
from
cycle.
grave. I'm going to add back Tails.
Yeah, fair enough.
Then going to go
Oh, White Finder.
Engraver effect. Put Engraver back.
White Finder effect, targeting Red Ransom and Banish.
Link 2.
Red Ransom effects, when banished, I
I've seen
pay
this one
900
before.
to summon it back, and then I can banish the
And
malice
let's shuffle
monster from my deck.
these.
So Red Ransom, and I will banish.
And then let's go with the SRA.
Yeah.
Thinking here.
Yes.
Going to activate Deception.
Yeah.
Deception effect, sending sequence.
Sure.
To search Hallowed
I'll go
Azamina.
White Finder effects. Set a trap from deck or graveyard.
And then I'm going to equip sequence from graveyard. It gives you 2 free cards to use it. So,
Set MTP07.
now let's see.
So MTP07
Hallowed
is search,
Azamina,
and then if I control a malice
sending
link, banish
Deception.
card on the field.
And then I'm
And
going
then
to go
GWC
into my
is summon
extra deck.
a malice from graveyard
Versiolago.
or banish.
Versiolago is going to get me wanted.
I gain attack equal to the monster I summon.
Julia.
Wanted.
And the malice trap's fully activated the same thing the set like banish
And
or malice.
then I will recur the Hallowed Azamina by shuffling back Elza Azamina. Back. And then I'm going to. That goes back to hand. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. So, wanted results first. Get myself a. I'm struggling to find the one Diabell style.
That's fine.
Then Chainlink 1 results, sending wanted while still on the field. In order to get a fusion from my extra
White
deck.
Finder
Let's
effects mean
go
9
with Sylvia.
and then I can draw.
Then I'm going to thinking here.
So all of the little markers have additional effects for when they point,
I'm
when
going to Diabell Star
mouse
Sending
point
Tails.
towards them. So this one is the monster
Diabell
that
Star
it's pointing
effect
towards.
is going
can't
to
be
set
targeted.
a spell trap from
This
deck.
one is the mouse link
I'm
when
going
it
to go
destroys a
Sinful
monster.
Spells to the White
banishes
Forest.
instead.
Yeah, cool.
This one is the monster can't be destroyed by card effects. And this one is like taking the damage
So that's set straight
the
up to
battle
the field.
involving that mouse monster.
Then I'm going to let's go Link 2 here.
Yeah.
SB. No effect. Diabeel's in hand. Sending this. Chain link 1, chain
Wizard
2.
effects.
So Diabeel's is going to send a card from deck, so sending this, adding Filia Diabell, and then the Sinful Spells of the White Forest resets. So play around Mechanics.
Summons as
Then
many monsters
Filia.
as possible
Filia
from the graveyard with
gets
23
me
attack. And then I can't summon from the
Vengeance. Technically, it would give me more resources to do that sooner, but it
Red
is a
Ransom,
case
when it's
of,
pointing towards something, the original attack and
you
defense of your
really don't
monsters
want that to get negated. It's like the best thing in the whole deck. Then yeah, Spanish Filia Diabell, Pistol Diabell,
I'll set one.
Summon Vengeance. Set 1.
This is a negate.
That's a negate. I
So
know
you
you've
can
got,
negate the banishes by tributing to make it monster.
okay, and I know you've got a banish 1 trap, and I know you've got a reborn trap.
Yeah. So search and then banish and then the reborn and then gain if I control it.
Now I'm going to banish 1 to put Deception on the bottom and drop it.
When you use its special
Cut him.
ability.
I am.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that on bottom, I may have dropped my hand over There's 2. I only have 2 cards in hand, so that should be it. If I find the 3rd card, then you know I'll make sure to ash you or whatever. Let's see. So then I draw 1. Okay. I'm going to attempt to lead me.
That's all fine.
And
I feel like I'm dead.
it's a pretty strong. The going first in this deck is really good.
I mean, I know you've got Effect Veiler in hand. We've got a card that can just banish whatever I play.
Yeah, banish. This can get any synchro out of the deck. This pops one and gets synchro out of the deck. This stops all my stuff from being destroyed. Negate, double negate. And
Typical blue
you
eyes hand,
do
right?
technically know that I have Sinful Spoils, which is a fusion.
Yeah, it is tough.
I have no idea what this deck does, is the problem. I've literally never played it.
Okay, I think
Let's see that open up. Come on, you got this.
I can see.
let's set one, set another.
I wonder what's getting excited.
I think that's honestly the best move I can do.
Okay, on attempt to, you're gonna attempt to pass?
Yep.
Then I'm gonna just Vengeance.
Yep, that's fair enough. So
normally I get a summon, but I don't get a summon unless it's called response to Vengeance.
no, there's no response to
Yeah, so that just pops. That's it.
Yep.
I also pay half my life points.
So what's this the only
That's fair. Buy warning.
It's the only thing I could
You
get.
would have had to pay 2,000, and now I pay 4,000.
Yeah.
See, much better. Anything else?
You're all good.
Alright, draw.
Nah, I've literally not touched it.
Yeah, I think this is game.
I think
Battle phase.
Yeah.
Vengeance, pop this.
I mean, depending on how much is in your graveyard, I mean, you could technically negate it, but
That's true. What is it?
it's 200 for each card in your grave. I don't think it's enough.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm popping it anyway.
Oh, fair enough.
So I go down to 2k, and then I game 2. And I had draw.
Yeah, because I had Vanity Speed, which
That's pretty good.
it would have been if I could summon.
And the Regeki gets blanked as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When you said it couldn't be destroyed, I was like,
I'm not sure.
nothing I can do here.
If you don't have a budget, Chris Rom's a really good budget compared to that.
And I don't mind saying, unfortunately, I've only got the one, and I didn't draw it, which is Giant Rock.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, this deck goes plus into it.
Oh, fair enough.
It is.
Fair.
I love getting nibbed in this deck because it literally it lets you do plays you can't do.
You play Samurai City if you enjoy some Dragon.
That's cool.
I think I'll let you go first again because That's interesting. I feel like
You think going?
I don't know, because I feel like if I go first and giving you second, I think you would just build such a board.
They're expensive, like impulse in this.
At least then I would get a turn, if that makes sense.
This one doesn't.
Yeah. So what you think you go first?
So I'm thinking of letting you go first.
Letting me go first.
Yeah.
Memento is really.
Like that's the thing. Like it's terrifying. Like I don't even know what I should side. If I should side.
If you just don't have the time to.
I fancy siding, but
yeah, that's fair. I just want something. Well, to be fair, I don't mind like to investing because that's why I can use my Saturdays for.
You can probably pick up a Memento for like 40 quid.
It's good to know. Very good.
Because the only expensive cards just going to be printed in rare collection.
Sick. Love that.
I hate these dragon shields.
And I have all the original stuff.
They collect
the
dirt like
comments and
nobody's
super
business.
Oh, interesting. Possibly, yeah. 'Cause I might look into it. I'll talk to Nick a bit about it. Tell me what I should do.
So you take first?
Yeah, I'll take first. That's alright.
Yeah, good luck.
Cool. Do you like have fun?
quite handy.
Loads fats.
Yeah. So B.
2 hours well. Add you guys in. Here's gonna go.
After this shows Hey, you didn't roll the wheels back.
I know. For a second I thought I did, because I thought I'd find it. Alright.
Good luck to you too.
Thank you. So you're gonna let me go first?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So his hand.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good decision because I'm going to be honest, this hand's not looking great. So, draw, stand by main. Sanct. Link it off. Into Requiem. You've seen this one before?
What did
If an effect would be activated that special summons a monster, I can negate that effect.
Sends
If
Engraver.
there's a trap on my grave, it'll negate and destroy. And since I've used it from hand, I'm locked under the effects of wind, earth, and light.
Okay.
And you have to control the card for me to use this one.
Yeah, that's cool. So it basically just negates this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Engraver back by putting Requiem back.
That is a
Link
okay.
2.
That is a okay. So we'll go load.
Yeah.
Special summon.
I hate to do it, but I'm going to be honest, I don't have the mats.
Maiden.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then set 2. Yours.
Okay.
Significantly less scary.
Yeah. Draw for turn. I think, first of all, there's only one way of dealing with the SP I have is Spaghetti.
That's fine.
Okay, let's do that first. Next, I'm going to set a card
Okay, right, so that's where I've been making.
and then reveal Lord of the Heavenly Prison.
That's fine.
So let's get shot.
Yeah.
Can I read?
Yeah, sure. So it gets shown in my hand, and then my set cards can't be targeted. And then if I activate one of the set cards, then I can summon it.
Yeah.
That's right.
I used to play against Labyrinth a lot, so.
So this is like this.
Yep.
I'm going to activate Monster Reborn.
Yeah.
We're going to attempt to take, I guess, SP, because that's...
Yeah, that's a good card.
What do you want in your life?
Which allows me to then also summon Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Then I'm going to set 2
Yep.
and activate Clockwork Knight. So this makes everything machines. It increases mine by 500 and decreases yours by 500.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's kind of
Enter the battle phase. Or attempt.
Yeah. On end of main, I'm going to woes.
Sure.
Let's see, where is it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to special Sylvie.
Yeah.
Sylvie is going to get me. Sylvie's going to get me Tails.
It is, and summon.
Normally I use that to go into a synchro, but I just don't have the materials, unfortunately. No, you're not. Are you going to SP or? Oh no, wait. There's the battle effect as well, but I'm pretty sure that's only the summon one.
Cool. Then I'm going to.
Yeah. Okay.
So 3.
So I think what I'm just going to do is just,
I'll pass turn
continue just to enter into the battle.
Natural
SP
things.
Yep, and 3K.
and then 35 actually.
5. Goddamn.
Yeah, because of
During
And
Yeah,
I'll pass
it's
two.
translated something else. It's your stuff like this.
Okay, let's go.
Me?
Engraver effect. Put back black from him. Summon.
Yeah.
Link. Let's go. Oh, hang on. Thinking here, actually.
Yep.
Right, this is going to look totally nuts, but I'm going to tribute summon.
Okay.
Engraver.
Set judgment.
Sure, whatever.
Summon Requiem. Requiem effect.
Mandatory effect of true life.
2.
Get the
Destroy
third
you.
engraver. Equip the Requiem to engraver,
Even spirit negate it.
and then I will activate. Oh, sorry.
Just wondering how this actually.
If it's in the grave,
And then I'll go on res.
Oh, you're gonna attack.
So on the attempt of it being equipped, if that makes sense, I'm going to call by it.
yeah, that's fine.
No, it's only monster.
No, you did.
Engraver
yeah,
effect.
Yes.
Oh no, I already engraver effect this turn. My bad.
And then you pass, right?
Let's see.
I'm gonna terrible.
That's not
activate.
fair. I'm going to hash.
Actually, can I respond to the call by since it's the last game action?
Yeah, sure.
It was
Oh, wait. Negate? No worries.
imperm SP.
Yeah, because then there's the
Yeah.
column and then.
Yeah, sure.
You can respond with SP if you want to banish both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This summon it out. Let's pay 3 to summon.
Okay, great. Yours.
Oh, okay. So it comes back.
It comes back, and my card also comes back.
Okay.
Advance of search.
Yeah.
That is not helpful right now.
Attack and defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's attack and defense. Yeah.
It is.
So I will use SP to attack the engraver.
19.
It doesn't even float.
24.
Again.
So it's 24.
Oh, that's 21. Yeah, 200.
Lightning still
And then,
But the mistranslate does.
And then
Yeah,
I'll enter in there.
because that was the drill beam would be live to get this.
That was the idea.
Because when
Okay,
this was
let's
released
go,
for us, Lords, it was everywhere. that
engraver
people thought
effect.
It's better than in the OTG because it works for more
Shuffling back.
players. And then they had a little database.
Equip
to say
Requiem.
when you watch it, it's like this.
then attempt to use Requiem engraver
So
effect.
dumb. That's such an important line.
I know.
I think I'm going to banish here.
Both. This falls off.
I don't think I even get to play.
There's a reason why don't switch to that this, especially this, because drill beam you should negate a mouse name. You banish
Let
it
me
and
add
you
a White Forest card.
Yep.
Monsters, because add Elzat. Elzat effects. So tributing the White Forest and then searching for a White Forest monster. Sylvie? Yep. That is a real problem because I actually do care about my types. Sylvie?
Yeah, at least the
because
rising.
if you look at Neuron, it even has the...
Please no.
So if you read the actual text on the Neuron, it says during your time like this.
Just gonna go for Sinful Spells of the White Forest.
So dumb.
Yeah, because it hasn't the read
For right
yet, so
now,
it just, you just stuck with that text.
6.
That would have been nice if you had told me.
It's like,
Clear effect.
it's like Alaba when it came here in Europe. It's just worded differently. Here in research is a Despia spell trap. There's only one Despia spell trap and that's the field spell.
No, it's a White Forest card or a level 4 light spellcaster. So I can actually
So
search
if you
for
had it, the
double
original
check.
print in Europe, it'll search a Despia spell. And they didn't have that problem for some reason.
I'm gonna search Elzat as Amina and then
Yeah.
recur Tails, activate Tails and search this. Just while I'm in there.
Yeah.
Diabell. 1, 2. So Diabell lets me add back any spell trap in my graveyard,
Yeah, this one's super cool.
which
I know you've
includes
seen there's a lot
Imperm.
of like profiles on any takes like this. I don't trust you since Deadlist. I
I just think
Sending this.
he's a bird.
he's the only
Reset?
person I think that's like to get to know.
Diabell's effect.
I think he's interesting. I know to get to like a white
Send Curse.
off the top of my head. Anyway. There's probably
Philia,
nothing.
activate Philia, search Vengeance.
Sure. Because like I never trusted his deck building after in like Snake Eye format where he was like doing this, he made like 2 boxes.
I just realised I
Because it's just like, yeah, you don't want to see
didn't search
multiple
for
things.
spells
You
as
only search
a meaning.
once. I'm like,
It's just too late.
Are you high? Are you okay?
I'm not past that point.
Resolution
I never
kind of
use
all
these
that.
things.
So I'm gonna activate Query on my own wall.
So no banishes?
No vanishes.
That does affect me a little bit.
I've seen the vengeance. I'm like, I don't want to mess with vengeance
In
again.
response, I am going to diabel,
Yes.
sending
make a
sinful
channel
spoils
on
to
it.
summon.
Try it.
Let's see.
Blue eyes.
It's summon. Best card of the deck, right?
Yeah, that's why you play two of them.
It's very annoying right now.
Yeah.
Summon Poplar.
Fancy on the side.
Yes.
You put it in.
I'm going to go no effect.
Okay.
Yeah, just didn't see it against it.
Yeah, Giga
I'll
Critics.
summon back
Yar.
Sylvie, shuffling Replea.
Oh well. These are what it is.
Let me just.
I'm not going to be mad that I haven't played.
Don't play it.
Huh?
Don't play it.
Good play, Anderson. Do you have his back?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You have a choice between Gladiator Beast,
No,
Black
okay.
Wings, or Dandy.
Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon.
Okay.
So let's see.
That's only because it's the only one I played.
So yeah, that's good.
I had just
I
built
will set
Black
one
Wings.
here.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Snake Eyes
I'll
Vengeance
play
back.
pictures
Put him in the
first.
spell trap.
Okay.
With 24 minutes.
Enter battle phase. Snake Eyes Vengeance effect. I'm gonna pop. Continue spell. I will pop Clockwork Knight, and then I'll pop my own Sylvie. Swing for 55.
Yeah.
Let me get the life point counter back up. Yeah. Is this piece supposed to come back? Or did we do?
So that was banished ages ago with.
Oh, just leave it at this point. It's accepted game state. Then go main 2.
Yes.
I'm going to. You've seen this one before. Banish Curse of Diabel.
Yeah.
Banish. Where's Philia? Philia Diabel.
Oh, nice because of Imperial Marble.
Oh no, sorry. My whole plan was to pop the Iron Wall, but then I remembered it was continuous trap. Yeah. No, I can't do that.
Okay, fair enough.
No, that's all yours.
Okay, so now these come back, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Draw for turn.
Yep.
That's an interesting card.
There's two targets.
Yours.
Or plasma.
Okay.
Dandy comes into the plasma.
I will equip Requiem from Grave.
I think
Attempt to use effect.
Grab
I'm
plasma
going
because
to
you need this for future turns.
To equip or activation.
yeah, so when it gets equipped,
Okay, yeah.
and then activate rifle. Yep. So you can only control one.
Not a bad track record against plasma. Because when I play that
that
deck,
is
it's always
totally
when I
fine.
someone borrows it and I play against it, I
I'm
never
going
heard it.
to respond to that with
I think drop it.
here.
Am I?
Okay, so the SP is negated.
Yes, the SP is negated, unless you want to respond with SP.
Is it on something?
But it doesn't really matter
Well,
because
when
of
I know
rivalry.
some Black
So,
Wings-
I mean, up to you, unless you were.
Yeah, I'm almost
I
wrong.
mean, my life points is 25, that's the issue.
Giga cringe.
So if I did banish it, you just keep one of them and it swing in, and I die. So I can't activate SP.
Also, in response to rivalry.
Yes.
How much did I take?
No, that's. So, no, I've missed timing. It's all good.
Okay.
So that will result.
Yep.
Pop this, pop this. SP is negated. Mistake Avengers put that in the back row and win.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anything with priority.
Because I had triple tactics thrust and I was like, well, that's not going to help me because I need to activate.
Yeah.
Do I have to milk too?
No, I do it in the invasion.
Yeah, I sided in this card is great.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that
So,
one. Yeah.
because I run goods.
Wow, okay. It will important you to know that I have won every direct.
It is just higher. Cool, that's time in the rounds. Yeah, it's you, isn't it?
I'll let you go first because I'm curious what you're playing.
Interesting, okay. Cool, good luck. Start with me.
Soldier face? Oh, okay. Yep.
Activate lovely load effects.
Any resolution?
Just thinking on tribute, innit?
Just side row. Think off the reason.
I will go
Rock of the Bank.
We got tributes, but
Effects.
Oh, that's not some of these cards before? Okay.
Abakiri. Main phase? Yeah. What do you have, Abakiri?
Effect. And back. The back of the
First card target the blue eyes.
let's go special summon Regence's hand by revealing a monster of 2,500. It's inherent summon.
And we'll go this, tribute off, target the blue eyes.
Yep.
I got already.
And then our additional normal Veiler. Spirit Dragon.
Yep. Anything on rest?
Then I will
Ritual? Yep. Special
set
from
2. Pass. Anything in standby mate? Face?
Yeah, we're all good here.
Attempt to use this.
Yeah.
No, it's just a guy. I mean, he's in
In the main phase,
he's in the graveyard because he was sent there.
Put him on the Spirit Dragon.
Yeah, in your end phase.
I will chain.
Yep.
Tribute off.
Yep. Big boy, just to double check. Vanish cards from the graveyard.
Okay, I'll change.
Activated. You get the activation if you do this gains 1,000. Oh, mother. Okay.
Large.
Yeah, that is large. Okay. So, I think what we'll do is we will use Raigeki.
Okay. I'll attempt to negate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now we will attempt to use E-Tally to special summon level 3 lower psychic from the hand deck.
And then it's sent to the graveyard during your end.
I needed that too.
I'm locked out of the Yeah, from deck.
I'm just gonna set this little guy and pass.
Fair enough. I'll draw for 10.
Sure.
That's a good draw. We'll go Maiden.
Yeah.
No, it's not, because the shift the hand resolves the end.
True light.
Yeah.
Can you use the effect to set?
Yeah.
I'll then attempt to activate the wishes and discard a card. So I don't really need this. Do I need this?
Go on some effects.
Let's go.
Sage. Thank you. To get it permanently or just to the end of the turn?
I think it's permanent.
End of the turn.
Oh, end of the turn. Yeah,
That's okay. It's better for you if anything.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess we'll to attack.
Yeah.
Then we'll go normal Sage. Effect.
Sword. Yep. Try the light. Light pyro.
You do, yeah. So it doesn't matter where they end.
Glad this.
Anything else?
The Sage, yeah, we'll have the Veiler. And then we'll go.
Can't actually effect.
Mausoleum on him. Yeah. Actually, I'll Mausoleum on this big guy. Give him 800 boost.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
I'll tribute.
Yeah.
Summon. And effect Maiden engrave.
Yep.
From deck.
Then we'll. Two off.
Oh wait, didn't you summon from hand or deck last time?
8.
I think this came from the deck, right? So now you can, so you can do it backwards. You can summon this guy by tributing from deck.
Spirit. Then we're going to go. True Light's already set a card.
Sure, no.
Where we are now, we should probably not be greedy. So we'll attempt to let's go battle. 2-5 over the set.
Yep. There's nothing I can do with that because I know that can negate.
Yeah, and then smack in the face for 43.
Yeah,
So that puts you on 37.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so let's go.
This one to add.
Have I taken damage?
No, you haven't taken it.
Cool, then stand my main phase. Well,
Cards,
main phase 2.
two habit keys.
Step 1, pass you. Stand by.
Yeah.
Real neat.
That's a grave negate.
Oh, in the brain. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So, what I can do is reborn the rest.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go over here.
What are you talking about? There's nothing big in my grave.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I wish I had a Light Dragon Synchro. Just a tribute, that'd be funny. I'm just gonna pinch regular blue eyes in draw phase, yeah?
Light Dragon Monster.
Sorry, yeah, carry on.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I just realised I was played. Never
I
mind.
could do this, and then what's the level of this?
Large.
No goals to do.
We will go Fact of Spirit.
Yeah.
Summon Crimson Dragon.
Yeah.
Crimson Dragon, target this. Summon Starter Shiny.
Yeah, my life is too high for me to do anything else. I guess it's back to you.
Well, actually, I think, yeah, this is back in 3-5.
Yeah.
True, yeah, that's
Drifton.
Thank God.
Your life's on 3-7.
Yeah.
So we'll go Battle Phase. 500. Okay.
Yeah,
I double draw.
I misplayed because I should have. Well, I mean, it wouldn't have done a whole lot, but if you control the monsters, you could special summon the Beast of Thrall with Soul Summon, and then the first time you'd be destroyed by card effects, it's not. So I could have special summoned that, then reborn the blue eyes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It wouldn't have done a whole lot,
But it's selling it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Next card is MS2.
Makes sense. We siding?
Yes. I'm going to side. I have no idea what I'm going to side.
No, I don't really know what side to be honest.
I think I'm going to use you actually.
Warrior?
We're going to go through guys. Let's grab you. So it's 1, 2,
This will grab me a warrior.
That's why I did it. Yeah. That's why I did
I think I'm not gonna let's go lowest one Raisin. Raisin effect to search for a toolbox.
I think I'm going to go 6 and
That's what I thought you did. That's kind of
7.
Wait.
That feels right. I resolve. Attack shot. Which one's there?
Okay.
Sure. And then that's fine turn.
Then getting that across.
Let's go effect Raisin, reveal fire dog to destroy all the monsters.
Now it's a good question of do I want to go first or second? I think I'll let you go first again.
Because I reveal the back of something. Let's go Borger effect, target Raisin, bounce the Raisin to hand and special the Borger. Borger effect, reveal...
Have a min.
Yep.
To 1,500 life points.
To a Havoc here.
barrel effects.
Effect of Xiaolong. Reveal 2 fighters to add a Vanquish Soul card to the warrior.
Extra on this one.
Go with hands effects. Let's go. Keep trying for it.
Smalls.
You advance the ball, it's a hand, and special summon the seal.
Just shows all the cards, isn't it?
Yeah. How do I get rid of that?
That's fine, yeah. Just thinking if I want to...
So that guy does do something. That guy reveals a fire, dark, and earth in hand to non-target copper card.
I will.
Or he reveals an earth in hand to be unaffected by activated monster effects this turn. Or maybe it's cards this turn. It's one of the two. It's unaffected. Activated effects.
We're going to.
I'll pay 8.
And if he does the guy, he adds on
Special summon.
Load.
No, anything here or let's go effect of Stake Your Soul. Reveal Border. So this special summons a Vanquish Soul from deck with the same attributes but a different
Blue
type.
eyes.
And then in each phase it returns my hand.
And then we'll go.
Special summon.
Without Mad Love.
Yes.
Mad Love also. Adds a Vanquish Soul spell and trap from deck. He also has another effect where reveal a dark, make one of your guys lose 500 attack, or reveal a dark and earth and bounce the monster.
And then I will pass to you.
So anything to the Mad Love.
If that resolves, I'll let these go.
It's good, Mad Love. I'm gonna like sleep it, but sometimes useless.
So I've attempted to use Monster Reborn to swing back what you utilize my dragons.
Oh shit. That is.
Channing 2.
Let's go. I will effect reveal the Borga and reveal the Pantera.
Cool. Thank you.
The most of the lowest effects reveal.
This is how our blue eyes.
The shared blue eyes.
I'm gonna set 3.
I'm gonna change.
Attempt to enter the battle phase. Of course. Attempt to swing on the Heralded Seal.
Seals.
Yeah.
Tribute, try and bounce back.
Yep, that's fair.
So yeah, no worries.
Cool.
So yeah.
Go
And then I get to summon.
Special summon detonator, attach this as material. Yep. We're gonna
So
man
banish
blue
you
chain.
go off. You can activate either of the three.
Detonator effect.
You can't. Special one.
Cool. How much you got?
You contributed a guy, so now you can add a Mitsuru
Name phase 2.
Yeah.
and also take 100
Attempt
damage.
to Regeki.
Yeah. Obviously mandatory effect of mag at the end.
Yeah. And I'll just then proceed to end phase.
Cool. No worries.
Habakiri, yeah.
You send that to special.
Mag. Primite.
Then
We'll come with effects.
we're going to go down the tree, so the Mad Love is going to
Stand my
bounce.
main.
Yeah.
Is it the lowest effect?
Yep.
And then I have no triggers, so
Effects.
Yeah, so we'll come with effects.
I think I'm gonna risk a Solomon.
Charge your effects. So chain and
Will it kill True Light or this?
So
Special summon.
it's when a monster would be summoned. Yeah.
Cool, so that's 1500, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
1500 for that.
Saji is
special summon. There's effects.
Barrel.
Saji's ready.
Effect, obviously.
I will chain Caesar, reveal Pantera to make him unaffected. No further chain links though.
Maybe it's just that.
So
Battle. Swing 16.
I'm going to attempt to activate a emergency teleport to attempt a special summon level 3 or lower psychic from a deck.
Summon at level 3 and lower psychic from your deck. Yeah.
So I'm going to choose So I'm going to choose Leaf Place.
Okay.
So it gains 200 attack and defense for each card in your graveyard.
Okay.
So yours is currently 4.
Each effect one, but the the banning one.
Really clear.
Yeah. I need to go through 2 to do that.
Main phase DOS.
Yeah. All good.
We'll just pass.
Yep. Draw for turn. Standby phase. Attempt to activate Leaf Place. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, so it's 8 in total.
Yeah, because Leaf Place technically counts as himself. Yeah, no, so I can't resummon. Because basically, if you have more in the graveyard than I do, I can bring it back.
But you've got 5.
Because I've got 5, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that'll do.
Cool.
Yep.
Draw sent.
Yep.
True light.
Yep.
Then normal barrel.
Yep.
Enter battle.
Yep.
3k.
I'm going to activate Zone of the Spirit. So attempt to special summon in defense mode.
It is still a ball.
Yeah. Okay. Thinking here.
Would you like to redeclare with the blue eyes?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay. So when this card is destroyed by battle, you inflict damage to opponent equal to the attack of the monster that destroyed it. So you take 3k.
And then you take 32.
Yeah.
So that puts you on 8. Yes. Cool. Main phase DOS.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's yours.
Draw phase, standby phase. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to make it that you have less than I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do you have in grave? 4.
It's just really relevant for my deck because I do a good amount of the damage.
Your turn.
Your turn.
We're holding on. We're trying to hold on.
True light.
Yeah. Oh, mother.
And then
Both players.
more barrel.
Yeah.
And then
Blue drive.
Magic Rig.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go for.
No points really. Let's do that. I assume this.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
Slow
Battle.
level. Reveal 1, 2,
We'll
3.
try
It's going to
16
total
of
damage
defense.
for 1800. It's going to special.
6k. GG's. GG's. Good game.
Oh, 6.
That's not helpful. That is not helpful.
Would you like first or second, mate?
I'll try going second.
Oh, you want me to go first? Oh, jeez. Hey. Alright, good luck, brother. Let's have a look.
This is how much I might need the extra card because how bad my luck's been.
Have the hearts.
That does.
I do. Alright, let's start off with attempting a 1-for-1. Send a monster friend to the grave, special summon level 1 at the end of the deck.
It's into cost.
I will pitch Espadrille for cost. Fair enough. I don't like this, but that's gonna be my move. You ruined my plans.
Stand by me.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh no, it's momentum.
Effect to add.
Yeah. Yep, that's fine. On this, I'm gonna give the biggest giant rock on the planet. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's use this supremacy thing.
You about the supremacy.
Yeah. Oh, it's Pete Smith in there now. Oh no. This wasn't in here before.
It's
You can.
Well, I feel like my chances just went down the toilet.
It's a strong possibility.
That's a very strong possibility. Yep.
Sheep. Sheep. Twin.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, what's damage
This is currently
where we at?
10,800.
Fair enough. I had Diabell. Oh, next draw is Chaos Hunter. Lovely stuff. Not that I think that I would have added. I think I will let you go first on this occasion. I think I need to side. I think that's a good idea. Let's go for that. Yeah, I like the looks of these. The cards I don't need.
Alright, good luck, brother.
Unless your hand tells you you love rituals. Unless your hand tells you you love rituals.
Yep, that's fine. Going to this. Then panic because I have no idea what this does.
Every time it's from deck action, you can just draw a card.
Yep. Each time a special summons a monster from the deck. Oh, and extra deck. Oh, I see.
Gatic effect.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so that's fine.
Like that.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Like sentries and deck action deck.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, and then I don't need to do the rest of the because it's okay. Let's panic. Okay. One for one. Okay. So I'm gonna pitch Trick Clown for cost. Special summon level 1 from hand with a deck. We're gonna go with Dotscape. And then, because Perform Age Trick Clown was sent to the graveyard, I can special summon it, but its attack and defense points become 0, and then I take 1000 damage. So I'm currently on 7,000. Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll go.
Yep.
Target. Yep. Target and top.
Yep. So these go. Now this is only once per turn. Dotscaper can come back because he was sent to the graveyard. Yep. Now I'm going to activate Triple Tactics Thrust, because since you activated a monster effect during this turn, and set a normal spell or trap directly from the deck, except for Thrust, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can add it to your hand instead. I'm going to set some... It's got to be...
A normal spell slash trap.
Going to set... Can the spell trap be activated?
No.
I'm guessing. Oh, so it can't be activated. It's just a set.
Right, better that.
Oh yeah, I could add it to the hand instead. Okay, yeah. So right there. 10 to right there.
Yep. Take this. And it dies by again.
My guy!
Seeker of the Sinful Spoils. So attempt to add a diabolical monster from my deck of grave to the hand. So we got classic diabolical stuff.
Yep.
And then going to activate the effect of Diabell Style Black Witch. So send a card from hand to the field to the graveyard. So I'm going to send another copy of Follows, summon my Diabell Star, and then attempt to set a simple spell track dragon from the deck. One I'm going to choose. Oh, I just realized that was my contact. Yeah, I can't use the effect because I took it out of my side deck. Okay. Set a card. Attempt to enter battle phase.
Can you make fusion summon?
Yep, that's fine.
Effect to pop in that too.
Yep.
Effect to summon defense from that grave.
Yep. So are we now in the battle phase? Yeah. Attempt to attack. Then attempt to proceed to end phase.
Stand by me?
Yes.
Effective Dark Blade.
Yep.
Pop the second.
Oh, mother. Yep. All good. So I had 7, someone like 45. I will use the effect of Diabell Star. So if this card is sent from the owner's hand or field to the graveyard, you can send a card from your hand or field to the graveyard to special summon it back. So I'm just going to do that. Okay. Do I still pitch for cost or? Yeah. Okay, cool. But that goes to the grave. Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
before showing everything off that we've pulled today, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the packs, we're going to spin the wheel, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So, first of all, let's have a look at the list, because we did get another box which gave us another load of packs, so we do have a slightly updated list, but a lot of these are pretty much similar to what we've already got before. So we've got Battles of Legend, Monstrous Revenge, Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, Valiant Smashers, Soul Burning Volcano, Phantom Nightmare, Monster League, which is a battle pack, Terminal Revenge, Synchro Storm, Rarity Collection 1, Maze of the Memories, Maze of the Master, Rarity Collection 2, Cyberstorm Access, Grand Creators, Immortal Destiny, Dimension Force, and Duels from the Deep. So what we're going to do, we're going to shuffle this bad boy around, and we're going to spin this wheel and see what 4 packs we're going to get today. So, we've got Terminal Revenge. Nice. That's actually really cool. So we could get access to the new Blue Eyes. It's not really new Blue Eyes support, but how amazing would that be if we pulled Magia? That'd be absolutely hilarious. So that's number 1. Number 2 is going to be More Destiny. Or is it Valiant Smashers? Valiant Smashers. So we do have a lot of Valiant Smasher packs. I think that's the one we have the most of. It's 1, 2, yeah, 5 packs of those. So I'm glad to be getting rid of one of those, to be honest. Hide that choice, get it out of here. So let's spin that wheel and see what else we get. Not Soulburner Volcano. I can't stand that pack. Immortal Destiny. Okay, so this, funny enough, is what we pulled last time. So that's all the Immortal Destinies that we got. And then that's going to be number 3. I didn't hide that choice, but we can just, where is it on this list? Immortal Destiny, there it is. Get it out and spin. Whee! And the last one is going to be Maze of Memories or Phantom Nightmare? Phantom Nightmare. Okay, that's actually really solid. So that was one of the new ones in the 10 packs. But we're also going to be opening Pharaoh's Servant, which if you look at this pack, oh my goodness, this pack is like bent out of shape. So we're going to pull Pharaoh's Servant, because why not? And how hilarious would that be if we just pulled something absolutely amazing from this set? But yeah, that's going to be all the packs that we're going to be opening today, alongside what we got from doing the Alliance Insight event. Right, so we have a few things to go through before the pack opening. So first of all, it was a great experience and I really enjoyed my time at Firestorm again. It's been a while since I went to Firestorm and it was fun just to play an event. I love doing Alliance Insight. It's great to see kind of the meta, going against the meta and testing my deck against said meta and seeing kind of how I fare against it. And obviously, as you can see, I got pretty smashed by it. So, but it's exciting, and I like learning about it. We did manage to steal a game from Sword Soul Raigu, which was cool. Thanks Sam for that game. You know, and it was absolutely amazing just to play a load of rounds. It was awesome to see so many people from the community, as well as just seeing like people being excited, being like, oh, it's the Mystery to Mastery, like it's been ages since we've played it, you know. So it's cool that people remembered it, but also get to see how it's progressed and what it's like, because obviously the last time we did an event, it was the first one, which was Supreme Darkness, which, funny enough, is some of the packs that we actually got. So before we go into the pack opening itself, first of all, we got a trade, which was really cool, which is another copy of Wanted, Secret of the Sinful Spoils, which is awesome for our deck, because obviously it's another diabell search just to add from our deck to the hand, which is fantastic, and I love that. So this is a great card, and I'm looking forward to running 2 copies. I think that's super fun, and I really like that. So yeah, Really cool. But then we also had a bulk bin, dumpster dive, and it was really cool just to get a couple extra cards for ourselves. So we got a Pendulum Monster, which is Copolis, the Melodous Songstress. Brink Out looks like a really fun quick play spell card, which basically allows you to target a link monster on the field, return it back to the extra deck, then special summon one of those monsters from your graveyard that was sent there as a link material. So it just says on the field, and return it back to the extra deck. Then you can special summon one of those monsters from your graveyard. So since it's a quick play spell, like if let's say your monster's about to get like blown up by Regeki, you could bring it back and bring back one of the materials, which would be really cool in Life Twin, actually. I think Blink Out would be really solid in Life Twin. But what I also like about this card is you could technically target one of your opponent's link monsters and then just chuck it back into their extra deck, and there's not a whole lot they can do about it, which I think is pretty cool. But you don't get that special summon. Velmonica Disharmonia, which allows us... we do have a few Renaissance-y kind of monsters and Valmonica monsters, so that's pretty cool. Sinful Spoils of Slumber Morian. So this allows us to target one face-up special summon monster on the field and change it to face-down defense mode. If you control a level 5 high illusion monster while this card is in the graveyard, you can set it but banish it when it leaves the field. So this is another Sinful Spoils card that we can search and set. Talons of Shuralane, which is fantastic as an illusion monster. Speaking of, we've also got Gargoyle, the Steel Seismic Smasher, so we got some illusion monsters that we can finally use in our deck. Like, it's about time. We also got Alza Dragoness of the Deranged Devotion, Sinful Spoils Subdual, so it's another one, which allows us to take a level 5 or higher illusion monster, either to add it to our hand or special summon it. So technically now we can add one of these and throw that in, which would be really cool. This is a level 6, and this is like, so if we had a level 7, that would be more ideal, to be honest, but there we go. We also got Shaman of the Ashen City, so I don't really have many or really any Ashen cards, so that's kind of cool. A Dragon Tuner, non-Dragon Tuners, obviously this is Sangen Pai Biden, so cool to get some Biden cards. We also got Rekindling of the Ashen, which is more Ashen support. White Lord, because we did have a few zombie stuff, actually. Valmonica, another one, because we do have a few Valmonica stuff, actually. Stronghold of the Hidden Fortress, a trap monster, might come in handy. A monster that acts as 2 Melodiouses. This Sea Serpent thing looks really cool. We also got Ween, the Spirit of Treats. Crystron Solfador. Another Sinful Spoils of the White Forest, because that may come in handy. Then we also got Regulus, and finally Karibon. So we got, I would say, some pretty good stuff from the bulk bin. It was mostly from like the packs that we're going to be opening today, so we may see additional copies, but if we don't see any additional copies, it's great that we picked those up. So obviously we got these packs that we've got here, and we've got the packs from the event, so we're going to crack open the ones from the event first, and then we will do the other ones second. So let us kind of do a mix of the two. So let's start off with a Supreme Darkness, then Alliance Insight, then back to Supreme Darkness, and finally end on Alliance Insight. So let's get that started. I'm really looking forward to just cracking open some packs. Okay, so, we got a Material Actor. Okay, so we do actually have quite a few Material Actor cards. So this is another Material Actor, which is very nice. I like that. Ween, the Spirit of Treats. There we go. Goddess of the Two Sides. This allows us to add a monster which has a coin toss ability, which is hilarious because you can technically search for Time Wizard. Arcane of Force, the Sun. I think we already have that. Oh, this is actually really exciting. It's a Mitsurugi ritual monster. Now, I actually do have a few Mitsurugi cards. So this is actually really nice because we have a ritual spell. We got some of the monsters from Alliance Insight. So nice. I'm actually really happy with this. This is actually really cool. I don't know if we'd ever play it. Oh, no, Beast of Tawal. We actually have Beast of Tawal that we randomly chose as an additional card. So it's cool to have another copy of this, which is kind of cool. Alesticus, nice.
Crystron inclusion. So this allows us to add a Crystron card from deck to the hand. I don't think we have many Crystron cards. Hydra, the base of all things. I love the art on this card, but I don't think it's mostly a water support card, which we don't really have water support, but that's actually really solid. I'm happy with this. This I'm very much happy with. I like that. And the Material Actor card. That's actually kind of cool. I don't think we could run Material Actor, if I'm being honest, because I think we're pretty much missing the Xyz monsters, which builds the deck together, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. Like, that's the thing. We're starting to slowly get some cores, and hopefully we can build something. So, speaking of the white monster, here we go. Mosier White is the first card. Regulus, I think we've got more than 3 copies of that. Another Warrior. Primer Material Actor. Agrostar's Giant Slaying. This is a super rare we already had. Ryugi End. Fish and Bids. Sidekick, and Curse of Diabell. So a lot of those cards we pretty much had from the box, and that's not surprising, to be honest. There's a whole load in there that, you know, I think that's going to be more in my own personal bulk stuff that we're going to be getting rid of, which is like fair enough. So let's now go back to Supreme Darkness here, and the first card is one that we got from the bulk bin, Crystron Sulfador. Flame Coating Metalmorph. Darkest Night. Love that card. Oh, look! Spirit of Tricks. So we got Treats and Tricks, which is actually kind of cool. Dark Contact. Okay, I don't think we pulled this. So this allows us to fusion summon a fusion monster in your extra deck. That must be special summon with Dark Fusion by shuffling its materials from the field, graveyard, or banishment into the deck. Which I think, because Evil Hero Darkest Night must be special summon with Dark Fusion. So it's a Fiend and a Warrior. So now, technically, if I ever wanted to, I have access to Darkest Night, which is absolutely hilarious. Shadow Severing Strike. Another Sinful Spells to the White Forest, so we got now a full play set of this. Mitsurugi no Mikito Saji. I'm very happy to see this, because this is another Mitsurugi card. And this one allows us to add a Mitsurugi spell or trap from deck to hand, so I'm very much happy with that. Curse of the Ancient Turtle. This looks absolutely sick. Banish a zombie monster from your hand or graveyard. Send a zombie from the deck to the graveyard. When a zombie monster is destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Special summon a zombie with 2,000 or less defense from your deck. Pretty cool card. I don't think I have many zombies, but you know what? That's actually kind of solid. So yeah, I think those are pretty decent cards. Overall, I definitely think the first pack was better, in my opinion. But you know, we keep on going. I'm happy to see a Mitsurugi card. Like, any more Mitsurugi support, that's fantastic. I don't think I'd necessarily, because it's rituals, it's kind of hard to say how I would run that. Oh look, Brain Controller, nice to see him again. Kaizen, another copy of him. Vicious Claws again. Pegasus. Red Eye's Metal Claws Dragon. This is brand new that we didn't pull. So you can activate Metal Morph traps the turn that they were set, which, funny enough, we did actually pull a trap card for the Metal Morph. You can only use the following effects of Red Eye's Metal Claws Dragon once per turn. So send one face-down card you control to the graveyard. Special summon this card for the hand. Not bad. What level are you? 2, 4, 6, 7? Am I right there? Yes, it's a level 7. So, very handy. I'll explain later. You can special summon this card for the hand. If this card is no more special summoned, and you have max Metal Morph in your field or graveyard, you can add a Metal Morph trap from your deck or grave to your hand. Now, technically, I do have the continuous Metal Morph trap card, which is I find absolutely hilarious. So we're slowly getting Metal Morph stuff. Raizio Mass Driver, I think we had. Mitsurugi Wusu, I think we got full copies. Ryugi and Zero, I'm pretty sure I've got more than 3 copies of that. So yeah, more stuff in the bulk. But hey, you know what? We so far 4 supers, no ultras, no secrets. Let's see if we can make a change, because we're gonna first open Pharaoh 7. Let's have a gander here and see what on earth we can pull from this very old set. It'd be wild if we had something in here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Overdrive. It's a machine. Cyber Falcon, which is not treated as a cyber card.
Oni Tank T-34, 3 machines in a row. Metal Detector, but it's very machine themed. Magic Drain as a rare. Okay, when your opponent activates a spell card, they can discard a spell to negate the effect, otherwise negate the activation of this spell and destroy it. It's not bad. It's not bad. Deep Sea Warrior, you need Yumi on the field, and it's a level 5. I mean, technically, if you have a Legendary Ocean, you can summon it. Enchanted Javelin, Rain of Mercy. Oh, yes, let's give both of us 1,000. And Insect Imitation, special summon an insect monster. Pretty bad. Nothing mind-boggling in there. I think we're going to open Valiant Smashes next, because we did get a lot of Veronica stuff, so hopefully we can keep up the Veronica stuff and get some sort of monster, maybe, who knows, maybe some Memento stuff. Oh, speaking of Memento, the first one was a Goblin. Fracture Dance. There can only be one. Hello, I think we already got, yeah, we got that from one of the oh, flip me, like there's those packs or whatever, like a whole load of cards, which is hilarious. Valhalla Hall of the Fallen, so we could special summon a fairy, which is funny. Protecting Spirit Logolith, not bad fairy card to special summon. Imperial Custom, so face-up continuous traps cannot be destroyed by, face-up continuous traps cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Oh, it means like your trap card monsters. Centurion Phalanx. I don't know if this is good. Target a face-up monster on the field. Banish it if you do during the next standby phase of the turn. Special summon that banished monster to its owner's field. You can banish this card for the graveyard. Target 1 Centurion Synchro in your graveyard. Special summon it, but it loses 1500 attack. I kind of like the first part where you could just target a face-up monster on the field and banish it. That's not terrible, but I don't really think we'll use it. But that's kind of cool. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so now let's open the Bakura pack, Immortal Destiny. I don't really think there's going to be anything too wild in here, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think there will be. But we got Gimmick Puppet Magnet Doll. So if your opponent controls a monster, all monsters you control face up Gimmick Puppets, minimum of 1. Special summon this card from the hand. I think this is the only Gimmick Puppet we currently have. Oh, Dayabound, that's Bakura's monster card, so that's kind of cool. When this card declares an attack, it permanently gains 600 as a quick effect. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls. It gains attack equal to this card's current attack. Oh, it loses the attack, even. Then banish this card until the next standby phase of the next turn. Bit of an odd card. Puppet Parade works with Gimmick Puppets. Dark Calling. Hey, this is actually a card that allows us to, yeah, this card is treated as a fusion summon of Dark Fusion. So, you know what? Darkest Night. There we go. Ultimate Earthbound Immortal. Oh, mama. That's not a card you want to see. But Dark Calling is not bad. Now, I'm going to open up the Phantom Nightmare pack because I'm super curious about that Bowser Legend Terminal Revenge pack. I highly doubt it's got Magia in here. But imagine it has it. That would be absolutely wild. Magmocho Dragon. You can banish 3 fire monsters from your graveyard and this gains 400 until the end of this turn. I don't think we'll ever be using that. Sorcerer of Sebek, not a bad 2+ effect monsters. This is not a bad link monster. I don't know if we'll use it, but it's not terrible. Principug, just a cute little pug. Mokomoko, yes, an illusion monster we can use. Fantastic. Oh, yo, snap, our first ultra rare EMP Meow Mine. I have actually pulled this in the past, but I traded it. I think it was at the, so when I went to the Firestorm, where I met Fafa, obviously in Cardiff, but it was that event, that YCS. I'm pretty sure that's when I pulled this card, which is really sick, but I traded it away. So if a link monster is on your field or in either graveyard, special summon this card from the hand. You can only special summon this once per turn this way. It is a Cybus, though. If a link 2 monster you control is sent to the graveyard or banished, except during the damage step, you can banish this card for the graveyard. If it was there when the attacking monster was sent, or from hand, even if not, then target 1 card your opponent controls, bounce it back to the hand. It's not terrible. It's an extender. Eternal favorite. Hello. I am me likey. White reincarnation. Not really using those. Dark element. Ah, yes, for my Gate Guardian stuff that I have a whole load of. Praise of the voiceless voice. Ah, yes, for all the voiceless voice stuff I have. But Moko is absolutely glorious as a +1 draw flippy little dude. I love it. Whether I'd use him or not, I don't know. But it's super cool, and I'm happy. So, finally, we've got Terminal Revenge. Let's see, can we pull Magia? Who the heck knows? So, Electrode, Beast, Cation? I'm not sure, it's a Thunder. Level 2. Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier. Oh, mama. Infernoid, Systemass, Void Breach, Infernoids, oh yes, all the Infernoid stuff I have, and Full Armored Utopic Ray Lancer. Now this is 3 level 4s. Once per turn you can also Exceed Summon this by discarding a spell, 1 spell trap and using a link 4 or lower Exceed monster you control. Which I do run level 4s. Then what else does this do? Monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack. Okay, it's kind of like the Crystron monster. At the start of the battle phase, you can negate the effects of all attack position monsters your opponent currently controls. Not bad. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, detach a material, and it can attack again. It's not bad. It's not bad. These are garbage, but it's not bad. I don't think I'd use it, but it's not terrible. Overall, I'd say we pulled some stuff. Absolutely, apart from the Mitsurugi card, the Ritual Monster, which I'm quite excited about. Other than that, I would say the pulls from the actual event were pretty tame, if I'm being realistic. But there we go. Now, finally, before we get on to the conclusion of this video, obviously next week, we are back at Aberdare, finally back at Aberdare, and we are going to be doing the traditional format. So for those of you who don't know what traditional format is, basically, it is you can use any card. Sorry, the Mitsurugi card fell on the floor and I can't get it. I got it. Okay, so the Mitsurugi, Moko fell. That's even worse. So, traditional format. Basically, any card that is on the current forbidden list is at 1. And then anything that is limited is also at 1. Semi-limits are still at 2. And anything else is at 3. So, we have official access to all the cards basically on the ban list. You know, there is technically no banned card. Everything is like limited and beyond for this one format. So, we now officially have access to our Diabolosis the Mind Hacker. We have access to Appaloosa. We have access to Glow Bulb, Abyss Dweller, and Pot of Greed. These are all fantastic cards, and I'm definitely going to be looking into seeing how we can make a deck with these cards. I definitely know what I'm going to replace Apple with, but Diabolosis, I'm not 100% sure what that one's going to be. Glow Bulb is a fantastic additional monster, because if we discard it for cost, or if it's a level 1 that we can use 1-for-1 with, there's a lot of opportunities. Pot of Greed just as a natural +2 draw, fantastic. It could get ashed, which would suck, but there we go. And Abyss Dweller, it can, basically make it that effects in the graveyard can't be activated. That's kind of cool. I like the idea of that. That makes me happy. Now, obviously, we need to really look at the deck, kind of make some adjustments. I don't think there was necessarily anything I pulled that I would use, per se, beyond, obviously, these for this one format. But I'm excited to use these. These make me happy. Now, there is Vanity's Emptiness, but that really, scuppers me as well, just as much. And I feel like I can't really use that. That's a scary card. So I think, out of all of the cards that I have, these are, the ones that 100% I'm going to use. It's 5 cards. It's nothing too insane. I'm more than happy to do it. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, I'm going to end the episode here. So thank you all so much for watching, and please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content like this one. And as always, party on, peeps. Take care, guys. It was great to see you, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye.